This is Dee with Divine Needle, and this reading is for the collective for Wednesday, May the 18th, 2022. And let's get right into the astrology and what prompted the reading. Here we go. Wow, right? This is at 3:12 a.m. 312. All right. The reason I'm doing this reading, not only do we have a kite, but we have a cross and, yeah, some other interesting things going on. But the thing that happens at 3:12 is the timekeeper Saturn moves in Aquarius from 24 degrees to 25. And we, of course, have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn and Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So, and we've got Mars and Neptune right on top of each other, or very near, right here in Pisces. So, some interesting energy. Anyway, the sun's at 27 degrees. That takes us to our Sabian Mysteries picture. A woman pursued by mature romance is the title. The thing that stood out to me when I was looking at this is he's playing music for her, but she seems to be looking down, focused on beads and details. Almost like that taking inventory type energy. So let's see what the cards have to say about this energy. It's interesting to say the least. And our timekeeper is moved, so I want to know what that means for the collective. For Wednesday, May the 18th. For Wednesday, May the 18th. Overall energy. And they wanted the Heaven and Earth deck. It's funny because at first I started to bring out the Vitruvian Spirit Keepers. And then after I got it all the way out, they changed their mind. I was like, okay. So I put that one back, got this one out. All right. Overall energy for the collective. Ooh. Double card and Empress. 2 major arcana in the overall energy. What's the highest priority for the collective? Oh, wow, that one danced off the top of my thumb. More major arcana, Judgment. That's funny because that card, I was looking at some other decks, and that card, Rising to the Occasion, was what I was hearing when I saw that card on a different deck on a video. Rising to the occasion, that's highest priority. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for the collective Wednesday? For the collective Wednesday, what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Okay. More major arcana. High Priestess. Well, we got on the bottom, Earthly Power, 4 Pentacles. All major arcana except for the underlying energy. Holding on to our earthly power, what we have. kind of sitting on it. Ace of Cups right under that. I just want to see what the story playing out in Magician. Manifestation and Star card. Wow. Lots of major arcana up in here. Weighing the options. Okay. So trying to hold on to earthly power. Ace of Cups, that's an incoming cup of love that is usually overflowing love for yourself, and manifesting healing or major wish fulfillment. Manifesting the Star. Okay. So, overall energy. The Devil. The chains that bind. Creation energy. Empress. The Devil's in the details. Okay. The harp just popped out at me. That's a lot like the guy sitting there playing the instrument. And her focusing on the details. It's like the Sabian Mysteries picture. She's focused on the string of beads. It's on her neck here. She's focusing on the devil in the details. Okay. Our highest priority, judgment. This is rising up and taking a stand, heeding a higher calling, making a judgment call is the highest priority. So some sort of looking at the facts, looking at the details, the good, the bad, the ins, the outs, taking stock of that, because wanting to create, but feeling chained, either by addictions, obsessions, temptations. But this is rising up to the occasion. Making a judgment call is the highest priority. And what to be mindful of, prepare for. High Priestess. The energy from this card is really talking to me about your internal guidance system. And notice the camel in the back, being able to go long stints without water or substance. It's also just using your intuition. Okay, I'm going to sit with the energy just a minute. Well, let's do some clarity cards. Just a minute, let me grab those. I keep hearing guidance system when I hear this, and this is Rise Up. I'm gonna take some cards on the Devil and the Empress together. A really fascinating combination. You know, that astrology chart, the communication going on between the planets, you saw the lines running across there. That was crazy. And Saturn just moving the timekeeper? Yeah. Hmm. All right. More information on the devil. More clarity on the devil. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Alienation. Um, by a sibling, somebody you grew up with, somebody from the past. Could even be a son or daughter, family in general. Could be even past life stuff. The Empress. More clarification on the Empress. Queen of Pentacles. That is Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are very similar energies, except for the Empress is a mother. Okay. So this is between a mom, so a mother energy, likely Earth or heavy Earth placements. So we're looking at Taurus, the fixed sign, Capricorn, the cardinal, and Virgo, the mutable. And it's like this is between these two people. See how she's trying to lead a child. Feeling left out in the cold. So, and I keep hearing the devil's in the details. Judgment. A little more clarity on the Judgment card, please. Looked on my deck. King of Swords. That's practicality, science. Someone that, lawyer, doctor, scientist type energy. Very pragmatic, very logical. Card of Aquarius. Heeding a higher calling. Making a judgment call is the highest priority for air energy or someone exhibiting that energy, which is pragmatic, super logical, very headspace. Not heart driven, headspace driven. This is more heart driven. And clarification on High Priestess. I think this is, I heard it in for the long haul. Guidance. More clarity. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. Ten of Cups. Wow. Three of Wands. Ten of Swords. Light at the end of the tunnel. To move on to calmer waters, incoming messages about total happiness. Looking out for your ships to come in. Charted a course. And stick a fork in me, I'm done. Okay, let me sit with this energy a minute. Give me just a minute. Okay, a bunch of interruptions. So it's a few minutes later, about 15, 20 minutes since I started the reading, or since I broke off there. And I came back and sat down, and I heard blowing the whistle or blowing the missile. I'm not sure. Let me finish with the microcosm. The microcosm, this isn't terrible. It's just a mother trying to hang on to her power and making a decision, a logical decision, and as the highest priority, and using intuition. This is about family, the dynasty, Ten of Pentacles, moving on to calmer waters. So this logical decision causes that, and incoming messages about your happiness, your total fulfillment. So we got Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. And is your happiness at a distance? And can you achieve it? And then Ten of Swords, ruin, basically. It's an ending to, swords are the mental realm, an ending to the overthinking. But here's the thing. I'm getting a lot more. I did in the last reading. I just didn't want to look at the macro, the world stage. But the world stage is screaming at me here. Trying to hang on to earthly power. And this Queen of Earth, it feels like the Queen Mother. So we're talking about the UK. Devil energy. What they lacked in the past. But this highest priority, King of Swords, we know that Ukraine, the leader there, is an Aquarius. And it's like blowing the whistle or blowing the missile. I'm not sure what they were saying. It was one of those two things. Of course, those are making a call. Making a call. See, it's interesting because, the long haul and, guidance, like guidance system. Um, yeah. This 10 of Pentacles, on the macro stage is this this one, this queen, looking at another family and handing them cards. Like the A-OK. Like under the table, sliding papers, um, I know that Finland and Sweden join or are joining NATO, evidently. Whoop, that flipped out of my hand. Face down, upside down. It's like this one is looking in on somebody else's happiness. Then we have the airship equipped with swords. And this feels like those swords shooting out at unsuspecting cups. Cups mean ships usually. And this one's yeah, like guidance system, kind of looking out and taking aim across at some ships and the devastation when those land is here. Holding on to earthly power. Emotions overflowing. Magician. That's making it happen. You know, when you look at a map and, you know, when somebody's strategically, it's like this one's got the map in their hand, the coordinates. And those points are the targets. See, he's got the map on the table. You know, he's got his arm up in the air. Take aim, fire. And the boom, 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 boom. Taking aim. And see how these ships are being tossed around. Sharing in the wealth. It's like they're, yeah, see, we got wealth. They're stealing wealth. Somebody else's wealth. Hang on a minute. Let's gotta grab another deck. Okay. The deck that originally they told me to grab. So evidently they wanted both the decks. That's staring at me. That seems to be representing, or has in the past anyway, leadership in Israel. Okay. Trying to think of what to ask. See, she's handing the coordinates over. I think that's her. These guys, and we know because it actually got admitted to, that this is actually World War because the UK, US, Israel, they're all involved. NATO. And this is them, particularly the UK, it feels like feeding information to the King of Swords. Strategic hits. What else can you tell us about this? The situation in front of us for the macro. An opportunistic harvest. Timing. The gardener. That's 7 of orbs, 7 of pentacles. Something that hasn't come to full fruition yet. They're waiting on the right time. The right time for what? I just heard to pounce. The right time for what? The right time for what? What's the harvest? That's funny because harvest is in the reading, the single card pull, the 8 of Pentacles harvest, or the 9, might be 9. I got the 8 and then the 9. Remember that in sequence. Seeking 10 of Cups. Spirit in search of science. They're coveting somebody else's wealth or trying to take it. Bottom of the deck, victory card. They're just waiting for the right time for things to line up. So they can take a shot at 10 of Cups. Okay, I'm going to sit with it just a little bit longer. Since we have a victory card here with this, and I'll pull these cards up so you guys can see them. The Wheel of Life, the Gardener, the Seeker, and the Joyous One. And since this card was here on the bottom, who loses? Since this is victorious, who loses? Who loses? Who loses? Who loses? Not gonna tell me? Who loses? So the nocturne. Anything else you can tell me about who loses? Or that's not a good sign. At night, causing division. See these two ships causing division. Pentacles there. See, we got two pentacles here too. Doubling down, basically doubling down. Creates a change, all right. Ruin. See, it ends in ruin both times. Justice for the Hierophant. They've used that card for Russia. Hmm. See, this is the Moon card, Gateway to Resurrection. It's also, the Moon card shows the domesticated and the wild dog and the division that's going on. But this is something they're strategically planning for night. I mean, if I sit with this for a long time, I'll get more info, probably. But I think we've got enough. One more card. One more card. Anything you need to tell us? Anything else? I think they're done too. They're done too. Okay. Well, the microcosm. These cards on top are about the macrocosm. Well, it can be about the micro too, but but it is about the right timing and doubling down on efforts to divide. Hmm. All right. Well, that's what I got for right now. If I get anything else, I'll put it in the community section on the channel. Okay. Anyway, yes, when Saturn moves, and keep in mind these readings can be in a four-ish day window usually. You know, play out wise. Taking a call. Making a call. Anyway, I hope you have a grand Wednesday. The Messenger Day. Interesting that it's Messenger Day because this highest priority being in the you know, like making a call. blowing the whistle. Anyway, try to have a good day. On the grand stage, it's, yeah, the ugliness between the families, so to speak. Ten of Pentacles, the dynasty, right? But for us on the microcosm, this is simply about a mother and either sister, brother, siblings, somebody they grew up with, or their children. Feels like a children thing. And making a judgment call. Trying to get everybody moving in the right direction. Pretty much. Anyway, talk to you later.